Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Fullerton with Bilingual Barrier Busters, and tonight I want to talk about tú and usted. The word tú is the singular form of you for people that I am on a first name basis with. People who are younger than me, people I'm a close friend of, people that I know well enough that I wouldn't bother calling them by Mr. or Mrs. or Miss and a last name, or wouldn't have to say ma'am or sir to. All right, what about everybody else? What about people I only know from a business setting, people who are older than me, people I just met, people I do not have a friendship or any kind of a rapport with, or people that I just need to be respectful or polite to for some reason, people I'd call by either Mr., Mrs., or Miss and a last name. For them, I'm going to use the word usted. Usted. Well, where did this come from? Well, back in the 1500s, somehow the idea developed that unless you were on a first name basis with somebody, you should not be saying you to that person. You should not address that person directly by saying tú. You should direct yourself to that person's grace. Vuestra merced was like saying your grace. This is similar to English, where we say things like Your Excellency, Your Highness, Your Honor, that sort of thing. It's an honorific expression. But vuestra merced is quite a mouthful. And try to say that 10 times fast. If we're having to use that with anybody that we're not close enough to be on a first name basis with, then obviously as time goes by, that's going to get tiresome to say. And indeed, that expression got shortened eventually to usted. Now, it went through some kind of an evolution. There were people who were saying vuesa merced, vuestra merced, vuesa merced, even usted came up in some places. But when the pronoun became standardized in the 1800s, what they came up with was usted, and then the plural form of that to say y'all or all of you is ustedes. The plural of usted is ustedes. Now, in Spain, there is a plural for the singular familiar you. They use the word vosotros. That is not used in Latin America except in the Bible, in literature, in poetry, or when people are trying to sound fancy. But the thing that is interesting about usted is we use the same verb forms with it as we would for he or she. So if I want to say you are, and I'm talking to somebody I'm on a last name basis with, I say usted es. And it sounds for all the world like I'm saying you is, doesn't it?